What's up, you all? The racism of it all. Oh my gosh, how you gonna blame our mayor Karen Bass for the fire? What is really going on? And see, and even if you have challenges with what is going on with the fire, how it's being treated or whatever, it's a certain way you go about addressing your leaders. You know what I'm saying? And when the leader is not black, when the leader is not a black woman, you see more respect and how people go about handling situations, disagreements, or whatever the case might be. But evidently, as we're seeing on how they're trying to do Mayor Karen Bass, I guess when you're a black woman, they just feel like it's open field and they can just do and say whatever they want to say, which people don't realize that's how you show your racism against black women. See, people don't realize it's not about them saying the N-word or doing this and that. No, it's how you treat black women and compared to how you would treat someone who is not a black woman. See, that right there, how you will handle disagreements that you might have with the black woman. Do you handle them the same way you would handle a disagreement with someone who was not a black woman? See, that's what you're looking at. Now here you got folks that went all over the media just talking about da-da-da-da. And that's why I love how Karen Bass, I married Karen Bass today, and today is Saturday, and it is January 11, 2025. And in the news conference that Mayor Karen Bass just had, we talking about Los Angeles, California. Y'all know we got these fires going on up over here, and I live here in LA. I'm LA resident. And so, and I was at Karen Bass when she got elected. I was at the party. Yes, I was right there selling, you better go, Karen. All right, y'all listening to Michelle Hope Walker, okay, comedian, actress, civil rights leader, Michelle Hope Walker, also rapper, singer, Blondie Pig. Yes. Also, I myself ran for president 2016, United States of America, President Joe candidate. Yes, that's me. Political scientist. Yes, all my education. Yes. And degrees. Yes. And so that's me. If they're talking, then me talking, I'm sorry, I got this great personality and I love it and I deliver it with this great, awesome personality that I got. So yeah, just running around, just talking about that. I'm like, is this really happening? Do I hear my ears? And what in the world? But I like how Mayor Karen Bass said today, we ain't got to agree. But you're going to respect me, basically is what she was saying. I know that's right, Mayor Karen Bass. I know that's right. And whatever disagreements we got, as Mayor Karen Bass said, we talk about those behind closed doors. In other words, you don't go out and do a whole media thing about me. You ain't going to go do that about somebody else. You see what I'm saying? That's where that racism kick in. And y'all know I am the racism against black women queen. Oh, yeah. When I'm the one, the queen, when I talk about racism against black women. That's what I'm talking about. Because I don't play, I see it. And don't nobody else like to talk about it. You know why I don't talk about it? Because a lot of times they don't even care. They don't care that us black, I'm a black woman. They don't care that us black women get mistreated. As Malcolm X talked about. Black women are the most disrespected, unprotected, and go on and on Google Malcolm X to talk about. Read about what he talk about. Sojourner Truth talked of the most hated person is the black woman. One, because she's a woman, and people still don't like women, especially women in leadership positions. They don't mind if you're, not in leadership. And then you're black. Some people still don't like black people, especially not in leadership positions. They still want to run around like slavery. Yes, a master. Yes, and what you want me to do next semester? About your mastering. That's gone. Slavery is done with. But now, don't get me wrong. I've been on this video talking about sometimes to save yourself. If you're in a position, it's just you, and you got to do your semester thing to get yourself home safely. You do what you got to do, black people. You know what I'm saying? Get home safely. That's one of the goals. Get back home safely. And y'all know at any time, as I tell y'all, black people, especially black women, our life can get rearranged at any time. We can get stopped as a black woman, as black people, and accused of something we did not do. We are in stores or just going about our business. At any moment, our life can be rearranged due to racism. You know what I'm saying? Because we're black and they suspicious of black people. They just quick to accuse black people. That's why other people getting away with stuff. because they so busy watching us black people and thinking we're the ones that's gonna do something wrong. And we're not even the ones doing this. You know what I'm saying? You know, that they're not looking at the other people. And so that's how they're getting away with all getting on planes free and just like. Anyway, Mayor Karen Bass, shouts out to you, right, girl. That's right. You gonna respect me. That's right. Because I was sitting there looking, how she gonna handle it? So people thought she might well fire the person. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's almost like a double. That's challenging. Because then you know, because when you're a black woman, period, whether you're in leadership or, you know, you just existing as a black woman, sometimes they just do not want black women in their spaces, period. Whether you're in leadership or you just go in the stores or you just in the neighborhood, they just don't want to see black women. They most definitely a lot of times don't like to see us happy. Like I remember I seen one video with a woman, the black woman talked about they like black women and work horse mule. Or what she call it, a mule horse working. Anyway, she was talking about just working, mule horse working, something like that she was talking about. But that work. If you working, wearing yourself out, dying, working, they love that, you know, because that's what they feel like. Black people need to be working. Black people need to always be working. They don't want to see us have no fun. They don't want to see us, you know, they just want to see us run ourselves in the ground, working our tails off for them. That's all they want. Which ties even into people being mad that our mayor, Karen Bass, was in Africa. Now, I don't even know if she knew about the fires before she left and went to Africa or whatever, but we have fires all the time out here in LA. She's not the fire chief. She like one guy, what was it, which guy said, one of the news reporters talked about was they were trying to blame her. He was like, it's not like she gonna be here with the water hose to putting the fire down. You know, so why are they blaming the mayor Karen Bass for the fire? It's not her fault. You know what I'm saying? She got back in town as soon as she could. I mean, you just can't snap your fingers and be here from Ghana, Africa, just like that. You know what I'm saying? To me, I really feel like they're mad because she was in Ghana, Africa. I mean, you know, because again, what a country with some black people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, the racism of it all. That's all I just keep saying. The whole racism against black people, racism against black women of it all. That's all time. Because y'all know, if she was not, y'all done seen how these other mayors of LA done handle stuff and not handle stuff, but they were not a black woman, though. Say. Ain't nobody came out on them talking about the da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da, all the stuff LA has experienced. Y'all better think for yourselves. Don't y'all sit here and let people lead you astray. And then like Karen, like our mayor Bass said, right now we focus on the fires. We're trying to get these fires out. And then what gets me is the person talked about this been going on since the 1960s where the mayor just became the mayor. And then another time they talked about, well, since 2010, we haven't got, the mayor was not a mayor in 2010. So how come you didn't go oust the 2010 mayor? I'm just like, they be quick to blame a black woman. Oh my gosh, they ready. Then did a whole, now don't get me wrong. I don't know if something was going on that these people felt like they were being blamed. So they's like, oh no, you're not gonna blame me. And start putting the blame on our mayor Bass. I don't know what was going on, but still, I love how our mayor Karen Bass said, we're gonna handle this in private. Meaning you don't go do no media campaign against me. So like I said, it becomes challenging because like if, you know, she's a black woman. And the thing with us black women, they always think we the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? People can dog us out, mistreat us. Nobody will have a problem with that. They just keep on going and we be asking for help. You know, they don't even care, you know, because they just figured a black woman deserved to be mistreated. She must have done something wrong. You know, that be that mindset or something. I'm not saying to everybody, but for some people, we talk about leadership and other different people like that, you know, sometimes they do it. That's what they get. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like black women. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, they just, you know, they don't care if people are doing bad things to us. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as we defend ourselves, as soon as the black woman defends herself or speaks up, now they got a problem. But you didn't have no problem when the people were dogging the black woman out. But now you got a problem when the black woman, you know, so it was very challenging to handle that. You know, people are like, well, you fired. And she didn't fire nobody. I almost feel like she might have been in her standing to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's still a way you go about handling stuff. Even if you disagree with some or something, it's still a way you go about this. This is who you work for. So you just can't, just think about your job, you all. Can you go do a whole campaign against the person and your employer and expect to still have a job? Oh my Lord. And don't get me wrong, I know when, it's a city job, a state job, or federal job, when it's, government type jobs, you may have a little bit more room to speak your mind on things and maybe not get fired. But and I'm not saying the person should be fired, but I'm just saying. Because I just watched it play out yesterday and my mouth was just open. I was like, what? I was like, no, she didn't. I was like, no. Ooh. A whole campaign against our mayor, Karen Bass. I'm like, what in the... But then the thing was, the dates that she was quoting, the dates that this person was quoting, was dates that was before our mayor, Karen Bass, was even in office. And then I like how Mayor Karen Bass just said, whatever we need, if my staff comes and tells me we need ABC, I will work at trying to get it. So instead of going and trying to do this whole campaign against Mayor Karen Bass, go talk to her. And I know that I did this and I wrote that, but then, y'all know the job is big, is da-da-da-da. Go directly to the mayor. You called all that media to come directly to you. Go directly to them. And I don't have nothing against nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the racism of it all. That was the thing that got to me. Because I know they would not have done a person who was not a black woman like this. And that's what makes me speak out. The racism of it all. The racism against black women of it all. The racism against black people of it all. Because see, for our black leaders, like black people just know, period, we got to be doing 2 times the work, 3 times the work. We got to stay on our toes. We got, And believe me, our Karen Mary Bass already know that. She knows she a black woman. She know people going to be quick to come after her about anything. She ain't even done nothing, but they still come after her. She already know that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that's just something we black people already know, no matter what position we live in. No matter if we're mayor or we're not a leader or whatever, we already know. If we're in the space, if something go wrong, even if you had nothing to do with it, all of a sudden everybody start getting mad at the black. And you're like, I didn't even do nothing. I was with you. I was here with you. Comedian Michelle Hope Walker. I mean, I do a lot of comedy about this race. So, because to me, it's crazy. Just because of the color of your skin, people think that it's okay to disrespect you. As Malcolm X said, the black woman's the most disrespected, unprotected. You know what I'm saying? That people just think it's okay to treat you negatively because of the color of your skin. Now, they ain't going to treat nobody else negative. They ain't going to treat people who are not your color negatively like they treat you, who is a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I know our mayor Karen Bass, she gotta watch how she handles stuff. Cause she's a black woman, so sometimes people don't watch so much TV and these acting shows that, and again, you gotta remember those people are acting, but, at times I always think that black women are the aggressor, again, everybody can do all kind of negative stuff, towards us black women. But as soon as we speak out, or as soon as we say something, or as soon as we stand up for ourselves, then they get mad. And you're like, well, this person was talking about me. You ain't said nothing to protect me, the black woman. But then when the black woman speak out, now you get mad at the black woman. Y'all, I'm telling you, sorry, I hate us black women. But God got us. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like just put that line out there, because we got to watch the words we say. But that's just keeping it real. It's challenging because the color of our skin as women, our gender and the color of our skin, it is challenging out there for us black women. Because of the color of our skin, people will mistreat us, lie on us, be suspicious of us. That's why our Kamala Harris didn't win. People didn't want a black woman for president. This is something about her, suspicious of black women. See? So they vote for anybody but the black woman. You see what I'm saying? But thank God, our mayor, Karen Bass, is our mayor. She won. But there are some people still mad that she won. So, again, the racism of it all. That's my point of the racism. Stop the racism. And for those of you, I'm not racist. No, check yourself. You showing your racism and how you addressing the issue. And if it helps you, have in your mind, if this was a white man, and the reason why I go to the white man, sometimes the white women, is because on the totem pole, and I did not make the totem pole, so don't start looking at me where you say, no, look at the history. I don't know who made the totem pole, but we talk about this totem pole, where the white man is up at top, and usually the white rich man is up at top. And unfortunately, a lot of times the black woman is at the bottom. Now, we don't see ourselves as the bottom. Black women, we love ourselves. We know we smart and intelligent. But I'm just saying, sometimes when it comes to out here, when we're dealing on mainstream level, remember? So I'm not talking about your neighbor in your neighborhood, because everybody might get along right there and there. I'm talking about in handling business and systemic type stuff, racism and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? So now, if that was a white man, and if that person wanted to address that person a certain way, y'all know she wouldn't have addressed no white man like that. She wouldn't have did a whole campaign against him out in public. Y'all know they wouldn't have. But because our mayor is a black woman, she felt comfortable. She felt comfortable to try to degrade our black woman, Mayor Karen Bass. And so, see, that's where the racism comes in. And people, no, that's not racist. It's what they did. No. Okay. But would you have handled it the same way if our mayor was not a black woman? And I've seen how they handle stuff when it comes to the race. Half the time they scared to talk to a white man about something. They really go around the bush, can I please, like they can't get the words out. But when it's a black woman, they scream and yell loud at us. Oh yes. They get this big bust of energy to be negative towards the black woman. So, I just pray. So Karen Bass, Mayor Karen Bass, I just pray in the name of Jesus. God, just angels of protection around you, that God just continue to just uplift you and continue to show you how to deal with racism, people that are being racist towards you because you are a black woman. And whatever needs to be done, y'all do it. I mean, it's normal that people disagree with things in government. I mean, that's, that's okay. And we still talk about it handling a certain way, But I could tell the racism of what was going on. I was just like, I was just cringing yesterday every time I kept hearing an interview of, I'm like, well, wait a minute, And then just the media, because, trying to blame our Mayor Karen Bass because she was out of town. I don't know. I don't even know if the fires were going on before she went out of town. And even if they were, again, she is not the fire department. Our mayor is not the fire chief. Our mayor is not the fire department. So I don't know if certain people start feeling heat of things, so then they decide to turn around and try to blame our mayor, Karen Bass. But again, we're talking about fires. Mayor Karen Bass is not the fireman. As one news reporter says, it's not like she was going to be out there with the hose, but she's not a fireman, a fire person, because a fire person could be, woman or man, so she's not a fire person. And she was directing her person. I had seen the press conferences where she had representatives there that she was talking to, because y'all know everybody is working a lot of times remotely. Now, our Mayor Karen Bass is always right here in the city doing things, But you mean to tell me a time that she was out of town, everybody want to try, when most cases and times she is right here in Los Angeles? Come on now, y'all better stop. The racism of it all. The racism of it all. The racism against black women. And y'all saying, so yeah, let me do my promotion of my Racism Against Black Women docu-series on YouTube. You go to YouTube, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks 6547. Michelle with 2 L's, Hope Walker Speaks 6547. MICHELLEHOPEWALKER Speaks SPEAKS 6547 on YouTube. Racism Against Black Women docuseries. And I got my organization, Justice for Black Women. Because we got to help stand up for each other. Because a lot of times, no one is standing up for the black woman. They don't even value, and it goes back to value. They don't even value us enough to stand up for us, to look for us when we go missing or different things like that. And never forget, a mother was trying to get them to help go find her daughter who just went missing and vanished. And they kept trying to tell her that maybe her daughter was at a party or something. Again, that just shows the racism of it all. So you think because she's black, she's at a party and not actually missing? Where if other people are missing, y'all hurry up and go look for them? Oh my gosh, y'all. So I'm your girl, comedian Michelle Hope Walker. Comedian, actress, civil rights leader. Your 26th U.S. presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. Political scientist, Michelle Hope Walker. Rapper, singer, Blondie Pink. Y'all better treat my mayor right. That's what y'all better do. Y'all treat my mayor better. But I love it. Mayor Karen Bass, no. She ain't think, she's like, no. And you best believe, and she said, you best believe, when these fires get out, oh, we gonna handle it. I love it, But our mayor, Karen Bass, is always professional. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got to thinking, man, she is good. You know what I'm saying? That's when, I ran for office and stuff. I just don't know if I, because y'all know I be keeping that stuff real. I be keeping it 100. Now again, I'm a Christian, so God help me on how to say it in the name of Jesus. God help me, Lord. No question gets a kid. That's praying in the spirit. If y'all ain't saved, get saved. Ask God to come into your heart. God, I love you. I want to have that relationship with you. And God guides you and leads you. And also when you saved and you got that relationship with God, you got the Holy Spirit in you. It gives you discernment on things too. Help you to discern who's for you and who is not for you. So you know how to treat them. I mean, you still going to treat them right, but you you can't depend on them if something go wrong with you because, they don't really like you, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but yeah, our Mayor Karen Bass. Thank you, Mayor Karen Bass. And it's right, our city is burning up now. It's over here in Brentwood. Like I said, today is January 11, 2025, Saturday. Now they hit some houses. I don't know if the houses are in Brentwood. I just know our news been showing some houses burning up and every time it's going towards the Brentwood area. You know what I'm saying? And so... anybody got time, because even one of the news reports talking about is drama going on. Well, I don't know, anybody got time for the drama. Mayor Karen Bass keeps saying, let's focus on these fires and save people. And so here you got the police, the chief, supposed to be focused on the fires, not on them. And I know she keep relating that with but I don't know, y'all resolve that late. I don't know. But I do know I seen the racism of it all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not getting into who right, wrong, But the racism part, that's the part I'm in. I'm like, there's still a way you address your mayor who you work for. There's still a way. And I know when people are in government positions, they feel a little bit individualized because, it's a certain lot of steps. Sometimes you can't just get rid of a certain lot of steps sometimes. You got to go through to let people go through things like that. And so people are motivated by that. You can't get rid of me too quick. I can say whatever I want to say type thing, But, it's just the respect of it all. Now, like on that press conference, everybody promoted that they were one. Yeah, because as LA City, we need to be one. And also for you people on the outside, remember, LA City, all the stuff you see is not always, all of it is not in the city of LA. Some of it is in the county of LA. So this is just for you all on the outside too, as people are trying to act like our mayor, Karen Bass, is the cause of it. No, one, she handles the city stuff. She is the mayor of the city of Los Angeles. So we have LA, the city of LA, but then we also have the county of LA. So a lot of the fires are in the county of LA. So make sure you're able to distinguish, or Google the map of the city of LA to know what is our Mayor Karen Bass's purview. What she covers. Because our Mayor Karen Bass, that's the city of LA. Yeah, we do have a lot of people in the city of LA because we just have a lot of people in this area space that we got. But again, you have to understand that a lot of this, when we say LA metro area, a lot of that is the county. So keep that in mind as well. And, I'm not getting into all that. Like I said, my key point of this video is the racism of it all is what I was saying. Because I'm like, no. If our Mayor Karen Bass was not a black woman, they would not be treating her like that. They are only treating her like that because they a black woman and they feel like because they value black women, because they don't value black women. Let me just wish that. Because a lot of times they don't. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm just saying you have people that don't value black women. Even when they're mayor, even when they're vice president, like they did our Kamala, you know what I'm saying? They still don't value you, because you're black, because the color of your skin, which to me is just ludicrous. That somebody could mistreat people or not value the life of a person because of the color of their skin. I just pray. I give them to God. I just pray and I give it to God, because we are all people. We are all human, and you should be treating everybody right. You should be respecting everybody. It is sad that people think they can disrespect our mayor, Karen Bass, because she is a black woman. That they can value her less or feel more suspicious of her because she is a black woman. See, that comes from slavery, all the way from slavery. Being suspicious of the black woman all the time, thinking she's doing something. All of it is racism. I think a lot of people just don't read. So also for y'all, just check your space. So even for y'all just listening to it, they ain't got nothing to do. Check your racism. Check your racism within yourself. And how you check it is in your mind. Think about, now, if this was a white man, would I be addressing the mayor like this? And why I always put the white man? Because the white man and white women get the best treatment. Way more treatment better than other races. And especially way more better treatment than the black woman. So that's how you can test yourself. And you can think, okay, well, if I wouldn't say this to a white man, then let me not say this way to the black woman. But if you all of a sudden feel comfortable to say negative things to a black woman that you know darn well you are not going to say to a white men and white women, I love y'all. I have to use y'all for example because that's what society is talking about, the totem pole that y'all at the top of it. I know some of y'all's like, I am none of that. I'm just telling you whoever made the totem pole what they say. Okay, so no, I'm just the messenger. Don't get on me. I'm just using it for an example to help people to know how to test their racism. So, yeah. So y'all respect our mayor, Karen Bass. Now again, the business of who did what, and y'all gonna resolve that. But I just seen the racism of it all, and I was like, this is not right. They are only doing this because she's a black woman. If she was not a black woman, if this was another color, if the mayor was another color, or was a man, like I said, well, that's black women. We got to deal with the gender and the color. Like I said, sometimes they still don't like women, and there was definitely a lot of times don't like black women. But I can say the black part is the more part that brings about the negativity, because people just don't like the color of our skin, and for whatever reason, it makes them think that they can treat us less than, they can dog us out, talk about us in public, mistreat us. I told you I've been in place sometime, and I'm right there, and they just dogging me. I'm like, I'm here. I can hear you. I can hear what you say. Because y'all know we're just natural hair with the blonde, and people, if you don't have your hair where they think they black person, they're ready to where they think they black woman should have they will just, they devalue you even more. They just think less of you even more. Be trying to criminalize you because of your hairstyle. I be like, it's just a hairstyle, y'all. It's just a hairstyle. It's not trying to say, I like wearing my hair natural texture with blonde. It's just a hairstyle. So anyway, y'all support our mayor, Karen Bass. All right, y'all. I'm your girl, comedian, actress, civil rights leader, 26, U.S. presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker, political scientist, Michelle Hope Walker, rapper, singer, Blondie Pink. Y'all stop the racism that's going on. You may not even realize it, so test yourself. Test yourself, because some people don't realize they're systemically racist. They don't realize it because, the system, just has thought, well, this is how you do it, and people don't, But you have to look, if it was another color person doing the same thing, how would you treat them? And when you realize you treating a black person more harsh, that's when you realize, oh, I got to check myself on that racism. Because if I was a white man, I wouldn't be treating them like that. All right, y'all. God bless. And I'm praying for y'all. Praying for you, Mayor Karen Bass. And thank you, Mayor Karen Bass, for all you do. We thank you. And I just be praying for all the people that have lost homes, things, fires, and different things like that. Name of Jesus. Amen. Love you all.